Well, first of all, we want to congratulate soccer. Man, they get into the Sweet 16. I think Pat just keep telling everybody that he's writing a new history in Rutgers athletics, and for them to get to the Sweet 16, that's a tremendous thing for their program and for Rutgers athletics. But for the game tonight, I think our kids played with great spirit. They played with great heart, and they played with the type spirit that Rutgers basketball teams supposed to play with for. They never gave up. They kept their composure, and they kept fighting the entire game. So we're just so proud of them for their effort. We're proud of them for their tenacity to continue when times got tough. And we saw our team come together. I looked at the coaches when we finished. I said, we kind of grew up tonight a little bit. And so we got a long ways to go. But we're thankful for where we are today, and to go 4-1 in a 5-game, 10-day stretch. For a veteran team, that would be difficult. And for a new group of young ladies to come together like they did to get us to this point, we're very thankful.
Questions? Sean, you want to lead us off?
Yeah, Coach, first of all, congrats on the win.
Thank you.
Lasha had that gutsy Lasha had that gutsy three-point shot to tie the game up at the end. What did you make of her composure and what she saw in front of her to be able to tie up that game that late in the game?
Well, we ran a 10, and we talked about if we didn't get the post up, that we would come off the double on the other side of the floor. And we said to Ash, make sure you drive it because Lasha's going to pop, and she did a great job. You know, it's the one thing of executing, but then the next thing is making the shots, and we believe in her. She and I had a big conversation the other day about her role here on our basketball team, and we think that she has an opportunity to be a very, very good basketball player, and so we put her in a spot where she could make a play, and she did.
Alex?
Coach, thanks so much for your time. Really appreciate it. You pick up a big win tonight. You were outscored after 3 quarters of play in that third quarter, 21-8. You outscore Harvard in the fourth quarter and overtime period, 34-13. How do you pull off that Coach Stringer type of victory?
Well, I'm sure coach is going to watch the game and critique me later on, but I think the 55 turned them over. I thought Lasha did a good job on the ball. I think Destiny Marshall came in with lots of energy and played really hard. Even when she didn't get the traps, she was able to track them down and get the back tips. But I thought we rebounded in the second half, where in the first half they killed us on the boards. And I thought the second half we got opportunity to rebound the basketball. So when you can rebound and get second chances, that makes for good offense. So just their tenacity on the defensive end was very, very good tonight.
Only led in this game, believe it or not, for 4 minutes exactly. How do you win this game only leading 4 minutes? What does that say about finishing in such a tight, nitty-gritty contest?
It's the spirit of Rutgers basketball, to never give up, to always play, and be able to face adversity and look it head on, and then decide that you want to do something about it. Life is about obstacles, and there's going to be plenty of obstacles that we're going to have along the way this season, let alone tonight. And so to be able to face that and get after it, it's a tremendous credit to these young ladies. They did a great job.
When you start 4-1 at home as you're about to go on your first road trip of the season, what do you take away from these first 5 games?
I take that if this team stayed together, and this team will continue to learn how to share the basketball and do all of the little things, they have a chance to be very good. Because of where we are, we can't afford not to do the little things. We have to do the little things right every day, and if we can continue to do that and grow from that, then they got a chance to be really good. So they have what they need. They just got to decide that they want it every day.
Coach, thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
Lasha, could you talk about the shot? Could you kind of process and kind of take us through that play, looking back at it now that you won the game?
Well, let me say this. So, like Coach said, we did run the play. We ran 10 for originally the post-up, but I guess it wasn't open, so Ash swung it to the corner. I wasn't open initially, so I wasn't going to take the shot, but then Ash came down instead of ball screen, and I came off of it, and I was like, I think I got to shoot it, because I was really open, and I was confident in my shot, because Coach Eatman believed, like I know he said that he believes in my shot, and so does my teammates. They know how good of a shooter I can be, and I was shooting the ball really well all week, so I was really confident in that shot. And when it went in, I kind of went blank, and I didn't know what was going on. But I knew that we still had time on the clock, so I just ran back and tried to stop it to, keep
So you
going.
said you had a couple big threes during that comeback, too.
Yeah.
Could you describe the energy around the team during that comeback when you were hitting some shots, your teammates were all hitting shots? What was it like with the team?
I think just aside from the shots, it's just us locking in on defense, in the fourth especially, and just assuring that you get a stop score. So I think it started on defense first, and then when you start playing defense and start going down in transition, things start to open up more. So I think just defensive end first, and then that was how I was able to hit the shots.
No, Greenberg, anything for you?
Yes. When you say the team came together tonight, looking at what's just around the corner, could it not come at a better time?
Oh, it's to have to go on the road to play three Power 5 teams, for them to have the confidence to go on the road that they feel like they can compete. This was very good for us because it could have went either way. We could have folded when we was down, but they kept fighting, and so that's going to let them know when they're up against trouble again that they're going to remember this moment. They're going to like, hey, we've done it before. Now, Rutgers team have done it a lot of times, but this team hasn't done it. And so now for this team to come back, they're going to understand now that if they continue to believe in each other, they can do it.
Go on, Dom Sedino.
Lasha, this is for you. You're down 18 at the end of the third quarter. What sparked this? Like, what was the conversation like in the huddle? How do you get to this point as a group?
I don't really think when we got down by 18, I don't really think we let it bother us. We just stayed together. We didn't fight. We encouraged each other, and we said this game isn't over, and we're not losing it. And we kept pushing, and we kept playing off of each other really well on defense, and it got us back in the game.
Anything else, guys?
This is
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Sorry.
Go ahead, Dominic.
Oh, sorry, coming in a little bit late, but I wanted to ask you guys, how does it feel being out there with Ash Brown? I mean, obviously a lot of experience. She had a near double-double tonight, 19 rebounds and 9 points. She was hitting the boards
Did you
really
say
hard.
19?
19 rebounds.
Not a type.
Ash!
She had a really great night. So I just wanted to ask, you two a little bit about how it feels being out there. What is your confidence level like? And just speak to her performance.
Well, I know if I miss, Ash got that rebound.
Right. I would say I'm happy she's on our team.
Yeah, I'm so happy she's on our team.
Not nobody else's team.
About Ash Brown.
Tremendous kid. Just tremendous kid. She deserves success. Every day she comes to work, she's focused, she's locked in, and she continues to impress because of the fact that she works hard every day. So you want someone who works hard to reap some of the benefits, but she's a warrior out there. I mean, everyone's talking about we was down. We didn't have it in the first half. I mean, she picked up a second foul on a run out, and I'm screaming at her for fouling, but she was trying to compete. But when she played in the second half, I thought she did an excellent job moving the ball and sharing the basketball. Like when she came off the double during the late situation, and some players would try to take it, but she recognized she was defended and she was able to make the extra pass, and that's listening, and that's helping us get to where we need to be. It's not that she can't score, but she understood the time and the moment. Lasha's a better three-point shooter than she is, and she caught it and she gave it up. And then she went and set a ball screen for Lasha to get Lasha a better shot. So, those are things the little things that Ash does every day speaks volume to what she's trying to get accomplished.
Sean, you want to close this out?
Yeah. This is a question all three of you can answer, but what does this type of win do for you guys in terms of lessons learned and team chemistry?
Well, I'm gonna say this. And then I'm gonna let them answer, and then I'll finish it. But I want to say this about this team. We need everybody in the room. That's what we need. Everybody in the room to be on one accord. And if everybody's in the room on one accord, they have a chance to be really good. 10 people can't be in the room and 6 is not in the room. We have to have everybody locked in to every detail that we got to get done. Once we do that, we have a chance to be really good. So it's going to help them start to believe more in themselves and in their team. That type of victory is going to help them be a better basketball team.
I would say that it's hard to bring in 8 new people from everywhere, all different places, different levels, things like that. So I think it just helps us come together as one and come together as a team and know that if we're all together, like he said, on one accord, that we're going to do great things. And I just think we fought really hard tonight. So
I think it definitely showed that we don't get discouraged when we're down, and we help each other like climb. And I think that gives me like excitement for this year. And we got some fight in us, and we do it for each other. So.
some dogs, not no puppies.
Some dogs.
No puppies, you some dogs.
Thanks so much, everybody.
Thank you all.